YouTube. Happy Sunday. Hopefully everybody's well, having a great weekend. Enjoying a bowl of Carter Hall in my 207 Eleganza Savinelli. Love this pipe. Cup of coffee. This is chocolate macadamia nut from Hawaiian Coffee Company. Goes great with Carter Hall. Absolutely love it. Thought I'd tell a quick story today. 80's story. Was looking at some things on the internet and Facebook and ran across something that made me chuckle. And for anybody that plays sports or especially football, possibly wrestling, basketball to some extent, baseball for sure. Anytime that, you're outside, especially outside, track and field where you can fall on the cinders and get wounds, this might bring back some memories for you. So, let me relight here while I tell this story. I can get the match lit. I didn't want to go out. So if you were injured on an outdoor sport, at least when I grew up, the most famous thing that the coaches would grab for was the Nitrotan. That's what I want to talk about today, Nitrotan. Now, Nitrotan, it comes in a can. It's about an 8-ounce can. On the front of the can, I found a label. It said it prevents infection, promotes healing, reduces pain, and checks capillary bleeding. Reduces pain, baloney. That stuff hurt. That stuff hurt bad. So if you don't know what Nitrotan is, it's made by Kramer. And again, it comes in an 8-ounce can. It's isopropyl alcohol, benzyl alcohol, picric acid, tannic acid, aerosol, and spray. And it's used to clean wounds. It's used to, if you get a cut, especially when water is in low supply, it's used to kind of, I guess it'd be the 80's version of maybe what triple antibiotic ointment kind of is now. But man, the coaches love to grab for that. Now, if your cut was real bad, they'd grab the Cinder Suds first. And Cinder Suds was just a aerosol can, just full of foam. And they'd spray that on your wound or whatever. Then they'd wipe it off. And then here come the Nitrotan. And just plaster you with it. That stuff hurt like a bee. When I tell you that stuff hurt, it hurt. Not only did it hurt, it plastered you with this big yellow dye that you couldn't scrub off with a steel wool brush if you wanted to. So you had to have that all over your skin for weeks. And maybe not weeks, but days. So who knows what was in that dye. Probably got some kind of color poisoning from that. But coaches live for this. I'm convinced. We had a few coaches, it was their sole purpose, their sole being was to be able to Nitrotan somebody. I know it was. Because before you even knew you were bleeding, here they come running on the field with a big-ass can of Nitrotan ready to spray you down. I mean, they just sat there. They had to just sit there and watch. Just wait, somebody get a scrape cut, I'm coming. Because they knew it hurt. And they would laugh at us. They would laugh at us for hurting. I mean, my coaches at times were so rough. I mean, if you twisted your ankle, they tried to spray you with Nitrotan. You're not even cut. What the hell they just lived for that. I'm convinced that they lived for that Nitrotan. Now, yes, it was a good tool. Yes, it helped prevent infection. Yes, all that stuff is great. But it still hurt like hell. It hurt like hell. And I don't know if they still use Nitrotan. They still make it. You can still buy it. It's out there. Look it up. Nitrotan. It's still around. So I'm sure there's a coach out there somewhere just waiting to douse his players just head to toe in Nitrotan. Now, it's not cheap. It looks like it's pretty expensive. So maybe schools don't use it anymore because everything's cheap now. They maybe can't afford it. I don't know, 20 some bucks a can in some places it looks like. But they would carry that Nitrotan everywhere. Baseball coaches, track coaches, it didn't matter. If it was outdoors, even the indoor coaches, like I said, even the basketball coaches, they would have it just to try to douse you with it. I'm convinced if they could give you a Nitrotan shower, they would have done it. They would have done it just to see you scream in agony. All in the name of preventing infection. So, hey, here I am in my late 40s. I'm alive. So Nitrotan must have helped at some point because Lord knows I was sprayed with my fair share of Nitrotan. Just absolutely hurt. And then head to toe yellow dye. So I don't know what brought that up today, but I thought I'd tell that story. The good old Nitrotan. You know, maybe another day I'll talk about mercurochrome, which that was the devil's blood right there that they would just put onto people. But, you know, that had mercury in it, and they'd throw that on a wound. But that was when I was real little, so that might be growing up late 70s there. But growing up 80s, Nitrotan. If you've ever had a Nitrotan experience, would love to hear about it. Drop a note below deck, shoot a VR, whatever you want to do. Man, I got hit with my fair share of Nitrotan. And I got to admit, I sprayed my fair share of Nitrotan on people as well. Oh, you got a little cut, let me get it. Shh. I mean, that stuff would just, you'd be like a cat on the ceiling, like, you know, stuck. It would make you jump. Even the littlest cut, that stuff burnt like hell. You would just out of your mind, painful. So players took, you know, took some joy in inflicting pain on others as well. So hit you up with a little Nitrotan when you're not looking. Because any little abrasion, any little thing that alcohol could get in, oh, it hurt. It hurts so bad. So anyhow, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Share your experiences with Nitrotan. Would love to hear it. Again, weird random thought for a Sunday. Going to finish this Carter Hall and this coffee and enjoy my Sunday. Maybe make a video or two. We'll catch you later. Have a great day. Wishing you all the blessings in the world. Take care, everybody.